Do you want to grow in humility? Well, the good news for you is that God gave us fasting as the perfect way to do it. The Lord tells us this in Isaiah 58:5. Is it a fast like this that I choose a day for a person to humble himself? Is it for bowing one's head like a reed and for spreading out sackcloth and ashes as a bed? We call this a fast, even an acceptable day to the Lord. So fasting is actually the God-given way to humble ourselves. And David talks about this a little bit too as well in Psalms 35:13, where he says, "Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth, I humbled myself with fasting, but my prayers returned unanswered." So if you want to grow in humility, one way that you can do this is through fasting. And you may be wondering, how does fasting help me to be humble? Oftentimes we fast because we want something in particular from God. Whether we want to be in a better position to pray, or if we want to hear God's voice, or if we need deliverance from something that we're struggling through. Oftentimes, in order to receive those things from God, we begin to fast, and asking God for help in that type of way is an act of humility. Plus, in fasting, one of the biggest things you're going to be doing is prayer, and prayer in and of itself is an act of humility and helps you to grow in humility. So the whole act of fasting, between fasting in and of itself and why we fast, helps us to grow in humility. And again, if you find yourself wanting to be humbled and brought low and you want to grow in humility, I do recommend you fast, as it is the God-given way for us to humble ourselves. But I hope that this helped and that this brought you some clarity. If you want more content like this, just going to drop a sub or a follow. If you want to hear more teachings from me that are outside of short form content, I would recommend you join my Bible classes every single Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Google Meets.